Welcome back to another video, everyone. So in today's video, we're basically going to be looking at a few terrible Among Us adverts which were shown on YouTube. Some of these are either weird or just an obvious scam, so the fact that YouTube allows these to be advertised on their platform just doesn't really make much sense to me, but whatever. So anyway, I'm going to give you a little backstory before I show you the first one. So I was just watching some YouTube a couple of weeks ago, which, believe it or not, is actually what you're doing right now. And while watching a video, I noticed an ad in the top right, and this was it. I have two questions regarding this ad. What the actual fuck and why? Like, you do realize that some poor soul out there actually had to sit down at a desk, load up Photoshop or whatever editing software they use, and make that absolute atrocity of a photo. They better be getting paid well, because that does not sound like a good time whatsoever. Also, the thing is, literally every single character in that picture looks the same, so how's one gonna be ugly and the rest be sexy? That is just absolutely unrealistic and outrageous behavior, and is definitely the main reason why YouTube shouldn't be allowing it on their platform. And you know, definitely not because of the fact that it's a literal scam or anything. To make things even worse, the ugly in this replace the imposters, who are the bad guys, and the sexy replace the crewmates, who are the good guys. So they're basically saying that if you're ugly, you're evil, which is just so uncalled for. Alright, well, here's a second one which is being advertised by GameV6.com, the exact same company as the previous one. I have blurred it slightly, but that doesn't really make much of a difference. What I don't understand about this ad and the previous one, and spoiler alert for one after this, is the fact that this company has gotten away with ads that are desexualized and are about a game which has a very large young player base. Surely if you wanted to advertise on YouTube, at least one human would manually check the ad to see if it's okay or not. But with shit like what you just saw, I guess that just isn't the case. If that is actually the case though, and a human approved that monstrosity of an advert, yeah, that's a yikes from me. Then we have this third one here, also by GameV6.com. I don't really have much to say about it other than the fact that it's just as weird as the others, and I'm surprised this company is even getting away with advertising shit like this on YouTube. To be honest, I doubt YouTube really cares though. These ads make them money, and that's probably enough for them to leave them up on the platform. Scams being promoted on YouTube ads like what you're seeing here has been a thing on YouTube for years, and unfortunately will probably never go away. I just hope that the 3 ads I've shown so far haven't received too many clicks, and most people just looked at them and laughed, because to be honest, as weird as they are pretty funny. Probably because of the fact that they're taking some innocent little astronaut people and just making them look as fucked up as possible. Anyway, the next one is still by GameV6.com, but it isn't as bad as the others. So yeah, here it is. It doesn't really make much sense because Pink would have to be a fucking idiot to reveal they're the imposter next to 3 people, but oh well. We have the green astronaut over there looking pretty sad and shocked, which I would argue is pretty reasonable, seeing as there's literally a bloodthirsty alien right in front of him about to murder someone. Then you have Cyan and Blue just holding hands. You may think that's pretty wholesome, but conspiracy alert, what if one of them is also the imposter, and that Pink and either Blue or Cyan are about to pull off a double kill, and that one of Blue or Cyan tricked the other one into thinking they're on their side? I mean, who knows, but hey, I might be spitting straight facts right now, and it would explain why Pink is showing that they're an imposter. Who am I kidding? This company put zero thought into this ad and just shat out something they thought could get clicks. Alright, I've got a very hard question for you, which you're probably gonna get wrong, but I think you should give it a try. So, who do you think made the next advert? Yeah, it was GameV6.com. Who else would it be? These guys can't keep getting away with this, man. What's YouTube even doing letting these people advertise on their platform? If Among Us actually had a zombie mode, I'm pretty sure it'd be more widely covered rather than just one picture that's being promoted by a company known for making fake Among Us adverts. Anyway, why is this police officer running away from a zombie? Surely it has a gun of some sort which it could easily use to just kill the zombie. I mean, the zombie literally has a post-it note on its face which says "dumb for fuck's sake." I think that's a pretty strong indicator that this zombie probably isn't going to do much versus a bullet or 2. Now, this may come as a shock to you, but the next advert isn't by GameV6.com. I know, absolutely crazy stuff, but I'm telling the truth. So without further ado, here it is. Murder Us. What a shit name. At least with Among Us, the name makes sense because there are imposters among a bunch of crewmates and stuff. Whereas with this, these terrible Among Us character ripoffs are straight up asking to be brutally killed in outer space. Like, bro, what? If you're gonna try and make a ripoff version of a very successful game, at least come up with a good name. Like, genuinely, what is the point of spending all that time and money creating and advertising a game if you're gonna have a name as bad as Murder Us? Literally anything else would be better than that, as long as it made some sort of sense, of course. Alright, time for the final ad, and again, it wasn't made by GameV6.com. In fact, it was made by someone much better. Someone with a name so good it may genuinely shock you. you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Horner's Always Imposter mods. If you try telling me that this isn't the greatest YouTube advertisement of all time, you're lying. I refuse to believe that anything can top this ad. I mean, just look at the description for starters. Very cool. Fuck me, that's intriguing. I bet that everyone who sees this is just gonna click on it immediately based off of that alone. But it doesn't stop there. It has not clickbait in the thumbnail. I mean, how are you not gonna click on this now? It's totally not as if 99% of people who include not clickbait in their video are actually clickbaiting you. Going back to the name, that's also simply outstanding and reaches levels of creativeness which I genuinely thought wasn't possible. They started off with the One Horner, which would still be a good name just by itself, but to double down on it and call themselves Horner is astonishing. Then on top of that, instead of going with a custom YouTube profile picture to increase the chances of somebody actually clicking on their advert, they decided to keep it as the default one, which makes them seem like somebody who quickly uploaded a scam onto YouTube, promoted it, and then dipped. Whoever made this, I applaud you. I can tell that a lot of thought and effort was put into this advert. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy the video, I'd massively appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free and you can always change your mind later. With that being said, have a good one guys. See ya.